8 friends A, B, C, D, E, F, G and H went to a party and have different food items. Chips, chocolate, pasta, pizza, chowmein, fries, burger and cake, not necessarily in the same order. They are seated in a linear fashion with 4 of them facing south and the other 4 facing north. The arrangement is based on the following rules. So as usual, some rules have been given to us, but the basic context is that there are 8 friends and they have got 8 different food items, right? And 4 of them are facing south and the other 4 are facing north. So basically we have to arrange the 8 friends in a straight line, right? So there are 8 positions like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? So we have to arrange these 8 persons in the straight line. We also have to find out which friend has carried which food item, right? Because he says they have carried different food items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different food items have been given to us. The challenge here is some of them are facing south and others are facing north. Now it's important for you to know what happens when a person is facing north and when he's facing south, right? When a person is facing north, the left of that person should be taken towards our left and the right has to be taken towards our right. Right? However, when the person is facing south, what happens? The left of the person will be taken towards our right and right of the person should be taken towards our left. That's a very, very important point or concept that you need to know before you start solving this question. Right? Left is on the left, right is on the right when a person is facing north, and it is opposite when the person is facing south. Okay, so keeping this in mind, let's start solving it, right? Let me just clear up whatever I've put on the screen so far so that I have sufficient space to try this. Okay, so 8 positions: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Another point that you need to know is when you are solving a linear arrangement, you cannot start from wherever you want. You should know the definite position of the person. Only then you can start working on it. Otherwise, it's difficult. Yeah, like I should know who's exactly in the 2nd position to fill this place, who's exactly in the 4th position to fill this place. A circular arrangement can be started wherever you want, right? Linear arrangement is the one where you get to be a little careful. Now look at the first clue. The one who had burger and D are at 2 ends of the line. They face opposite directions. So he's talking about a person who's having burger and the other person is D. They are at 2 ends of the line. Now there are only 2 ends always. So it's easy. If burger is here, D will come at this point. If D is here, then the burger will come at this point. So there are 2 possible cases. Let's take both of them, right? So in the first case, let's say D is in this position and burger then comes here. I'll write the food item at the bottom of the line and person on top of the line so that it looks neat and there's no confusion. That's one possibility. What's the other possibility? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 positions. Let's say burger comes here and D comes here, right? They are at 2 ends of the line. Burger and D are at 2 ends of the line. They face the opposite directions. Now they face the opposite directions actually will result in 2 more cases. See, it is possible that D here is facing north or D is facing south. If D is facing north, the guy who has burger is facing south. If D is facing south, the guy who has burger is facing north. So the first case will result in 2 possibilities. The second case also will result in 2 possibilities. So overall, there will be 4 possibilities. But I am not interested in taking all the 4 of them immediately, right? I mean, if you want, you can try. Duplicate the first case, take north here and south in the second one. Duplicate the second case also. In one case you take D as north, in the other case you can take D as south. But I would like to, try out a few more clues before we go for the other 2 possibilities, right? So this point is pending basically. They face opposite directions is pending. Let's move to the next clue. There is a gap of 3 people between the one who had chocolate and the one who had pasta. Now this cannot be applied immediately, right? I mean, there is a gap of 3 people between the one who had chocolate and pasta, cannot be applied immediately. But then what we can do is we can say, we can represent it pictorially. Like for example, it would be like this: chocolate dash 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 pasta, or it can also be pasta dash 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 chocolate. Remember, he has not mentioned which comes first. All we know is there is a gap of 3 people between chocolate and pasta. So chocolate versus pasta, pasta versus chocolate, 3 people in between, right? That's a understanding. Now we'll try to fit this in the linear arrangement wherever possible. Next point: F had cake and is 4th to the right of D. Neighbors of F face the same direction. Now this is important. Why is this important? Because it connects with D, who's already marked in the arrangement, right? So this clue is very, very important. He says F had cake, fine, and is 4th to the right of D. And is 4th to the right of D. Now try and understand. For the first case where D is seated here, F cannot come on the left hand side of D. F has to come only on the right hand side. F cannot come on left hand side. F has to come on the right hand side, right? And F is fourth to the right of D. See, right of D is on the right hand side, implies D is facing north. Now I can fix D's direction. And F is fourth to the right of D, right? So first, second, third, fourth. F comes here. And by the way, if D is facing north, this person should be facing south. Because initially we knew, right, they are facing opposite directions. So if D is facing north, this person should be facing south. Why did we conclude that D is facing north? Because he says F had cake and he's fourth to the right of D. So F has to be on the right of D. The only way is F can come on this side. And if F is coming on the right hand side of D, which is our right, then D is facing north. Similarly, if you look at the second case, F should be 4 to the right of D. Can F go on the right hand side? No, F has to come on the left hand side. First, second, third, fourth. Understand, right of D is taken towards the left hand side, which means D is facing south. If D is facing south, the person who had burger is facing north. This clarity has to be there. You're getting it? F is 4 to the right of D. So 4 to the right of D. If right is coming towards the left hand side, D is facing north. If right is coming towards the right hand side, then D is facing, if right is coming towards the left hand side, D is facing south. If right is coming towards the right hand side, then D is facing north. And now the 4 cases that we thought of initially are ruled out. Earlier I said, right, they face opposite directions will result in 2 more cases. But that's ruled out now. Because for this position to take place, D should be facing north. For this thing to happen, D should be facing south. That's the only choice. We cannot say D is here and facing north, because if D is in this position and if he's facing north, F will be on this side, which is not possible. Similarly, if D is in this position and facing south, F should be coming on this side, which again is not possible. So there are only 2 possibilities as of now. Okay. And also let's mark the point that F had cake. F had cake. So this is cake. F had cake, right? And there is a gap of 3%, still continues, right, between chocolate and pasta. Next, the one who had chips is a neighbor of both C and the one who had burger. Important again. Why is it important? Because it talks about burger, which is already placed in the arrangement. What does it say? The one who had chips is a neighbor of both C and the one who had burger. Chips is a neighbor of both C and burger. How is it possible that one person is a neighbor of 2 persons? Only when that person is in the middle of those 2 persons. For chips to be neighbor of C and burger, chips should be between C and burger. Chips has to be between C and burger. Now burger is already placed here. So chips has to be between C and burger. So C comes here and chips comes here. See, chips is a neighbor of the one who had burger and neighbor of C. Similarly, in the second case, burger is here. So chips has to come here. And then C comes here, because chips is a neighbor of both C and burger. Chips is a neighbor of both C and the one who had burger. So chips comes between C and the one who had burger. So this point is also done. Right? Next, B is second to the left of the one who had chocolate. Now I don't know where is chocolate. Chocolate has not been marked in the arrangement. But chocolate is there in this pictorial representation. See, we had noted that this will be fixed somewhere in the arrangements, right? This will be fixed somewhere in the arrangement. So let's fix B with respect to this, right? B is second to the left of the one who had chocolate. B is second to the left of the one who had chocolate. But again, there will be multiple possibilities. It depends on whether chocolate guy is facing south or north. If chocolate guy is facing north, B will come on this side. If chocolate guy is facing south, B will come on this side. Similarly, here if the chocolate guy is facing north, B comes on this side. If he's facing south, B comes on this side. So I think let's keep it on hold. We'll look for more clues. No point in connecting here. It will give 4 possibilities. B did not have burger. Fine. B cannot come at the extreme end. H and G are neighbors and they face the same direction. H and G are neighbors and face same direction. Can't be done anything. But all I know is H and G will come together. It can be HG or GH. Both of them have to be together. G neither had chocolate nor chips. G neither had chocolate nor chips. Fine. The one who had fries is second to the right of the one who had chowmein. The one who had fries is second to the right of the one who had chowmein. Can't be done anything about it. The one who had pizza is second to the left of G. The one who had pizza is second to the left of G. Okay. E faces south and did not have burger. Okay. F and H face the same direction. F and H face the same direction. So I think one round of reading is done. We have not been able to fix too many things, but yeah, only F, C, burger, chips and D have been fixed. Now we have to read in between the lines or try out the possibilities. Right? So what do we do? I think let's take this point itself. No, chocolate, pasta. We know that between chocolate and pasta there should be a gap of 3 persons. So try to fix this in the first arrangement. If chocolate comes here, it should be dash 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 pasta. Not possible. If chocolate comes here, it should be dash 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 pasta. Possible. And I think that's the only possibility. Chocolate and pasta will take these two positions. Yes or no? Or it could be pasta dash 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 chocolate. Understand? Either it's chocolate dash 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 pasta here, or pasta here dash 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 chocolate here. Right? That's the only way out. Anything else that we know about C which can eliminate the case? Anything else that is given with respect to C? Because C is one of the positions involved here. No. Okay, if you try the same thing in second case, what happens? Chocolate dash 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 pasta. Chocolate comes here dash 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 pasta. Or pasta dash 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 chocolate. It cannot be taken anywhere else, right? For example, if chocolate comes here, 1, 2, 3, pasta goes out. If chocolate comes here, 1, 2, 3, pasta goes out. Yeah. Chocolate comes here, 1, 2, 3, pasta cannot come here. So I think in both the cases, there is only one way out. One as in, there are two possibilities. Chocolate and pasta can exchange their positions. So what I'll do is, I think I'll make a note of it, right? Let's say this is chocolate versus pasta. Chocolate or pasta here, or pasta versus chocolate here. Similarly, chocolate, pasta, dash, 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 pasta, chocolate. P and C here represents chocolate versus pasta. If chocolate is here, then pasta comes here. If pasta is here, then chocolate comes here. Similarly, if chocolate is here, pasta comes here. If pasta comes here, then chocolate comes here. And some other clue will help us. Some other clue will probably help us. Yeah. So I think this has been done. Let's try the other point now. Understand, C denotes chocolate and P denotes pasta. What else is given to us? Okay, try this one now. B is second to the left of the one who had chocolate. B is second to the left of the one who had chocolate. It will give multiple possibilities. Suppose chocolate is considered here. Now, we do not know the position of chocolate. I mean, we do not know whether chocolate guy is facing north or south. So, second to the left of that position can be either sides, this side or this side. B can come here or here. And if this is chocolate, B can come here or here. Okay, hold. We know that B did not have burger. I think this clue helps us in something. I think the only position where B can come is this one. Similarly, in the second case, B cannot come here. B has to come here. Yeah, I think B's position can be fixed in both the arrangements. Try and understand. What do we know? We know that B did not have burger. This is an important clue. B did not have burger. And the other thing that we know is B second to the left of the one who had chocolate. Now, there are two possible positions for chocolate. Chocolate either comes here or here. Now, if you take this as chocolate, B second to the left of the one who had chocolate. So understand, if this is chocolate, where can B come? B can come in this position. B cannot come on this side. But then how do we know this is chocolate? Not possible. I mean, not guaranteed. Chocolate can be this also. But then if you consider this to be chocolate, where can B come? B can either come here or here. But then we also know that B did not have burger. So B cannot come here. So irrespective of whether chocolate comes here or here, B has to come in this position only. So I can fix that B is here. I still do not know where chocolate comes, but I am sure that B sits in this position. Are you able to follow? Similarly, if you take the second case also, chocolate can be this or this. If you consider this to be chocolate, where can B come? Either B can come here or B can come here, because B is second to the left of chocolate. See, left can be taken on left side or right side, depending on what is chocolate facing, north or south. But can B come here? No, because B is not the one who has burger. This is fixed for burger. So B has to come here, according to chocolate being in this position. But if you take chocolate in this position, where should B come? Can B come on this side? No. Even according to that, B has to come here. So even with respect to second case, the only place where B can come is this. Still, the position of chocolate is not fixed. Where chocolate comes is not fixed, but where B comes is definitely fixed. So position of B is also fixed. You're getting it? So these kind of clues are important. You're able to follow? B comes here. I'll just rewrite that, right? B comes here. Chocolate will be one of those. Now, once that is done, let's try to do the other thing now. We know that H and G are also consecutive, but there are two consecutive positions here. There are two consecutive positions here. Same in second case also. So I think if you look at the points, we have used this point, we have used this point. We have also used this point. Neighbours of F is the same direction, has not been used, but otherwise we have considered that F had cake and is 4 to the right of D. There is a gap of 3 people between chocolate and the one who had pasta has been used, right? This point has been used. This also has been used. Okay. Now G neither had chocolate nor chips. G neither had chocolate nor chips. Okay. The one who had fries is second to the right of the one who had chowmein. The one who had fries is second to the right of the one who had chowmein. See, the confusion here is, the challenge here is, when you say second to the right, we are not sure what is right. Right could be on the right hand side or left hand side, depending on whether the person is facing north or south. So that is the reason it is taking so much of time. If this confusion is not there, if all the persons are facing south or all the persons are facing north, this would be a very simple arrangement. But because of confusion between a person facing north or south, we have to be careful. Okay. So let's see what else can be done. Like H and G are neighbors, we know, but two consecutive positions available here and here. Similarly here and here. So not very sure. One who had fries is second to the right of the one who had chowmein. Fries is second to the right of the one who had chowmein. Yeah, the only possibility I can think of is this one. See, fries is second to the right of the one who had chowmein. So chowmein and fries will have one person in between them. This is chowmein and this is fries. So you see, fries is second to the right of chowmein. Or fries comes like this and chowmein comes here. Fries is second to the right of chowmein. So if chowmein is facing north, fries comes here. If chowmein is facing south, then fries comes here. But eventually the point is, chowmein and fries will have only a gap of 1 between them. Right or not? Fries is second to the right of chowmein means chowmein and fries will have a gap of 1 between them. Now if I try to consider this point here, what happens? Chowmein can come here, fries can come here. That's the only possibility. Or vice versa. It cannot come elsewhere. I cannot take chowmein or fries for B, because in that case the other item has to come in alternate positions, both of which are blocked. So I can also fix this now. Chowmein, fries, and fries, chowmein. Similarly, in the second case, chowmein or fries cannot come for B, because the alternating place is not available, right? So if this is chowmein, this would be fries, or if this is fries, this would be chowmein. Of course, like pasta and chocolate, chowmein and fries also is not fully fixed here, but we know what are the positions that they would take up, right? Now the advantage of this is only one place is left out in terms of food items, and that can be fixed now. See, we have already fixed chips. We have fixed chocolate. I mean, it's not definitely fixed. Chocolate will either come here or here, but at least positions are blocked for chocolate and pasta. Similarly, pizza is not fixed. Chowmein and fries are blocked. Chowmein fries. And burger is also blocked. Cake is also blocked. So only item left out is pizza, and I can now fix that B has pizza. B is the one who has pizza. Here also B is the one who has pizza. Now based on this, a lot of other things can be fixed. You see, next point says the one who had pizza is second to the left of G. The one who had pizza is second to the left of G. Now B is the one who had pizza. He is second to the left of G. So G should either come here, which is not possible because this is blocked for C. So G has to come here. You getting it? The one who had pizza is second to the left of G. So second to the left of G mean what? Between B and G there will be a gap of one person. So either G comes here, not possible because C is seated, or G has to come here. Similarly here, since B had pizza and B is second to the left of G, G should either come here or here. But this is blocked by C, so G has to come here. And if G is coming here, you see, we know that H and G are also all neighboring persons. So if G is here, H has to come here. And H has to come here. Right? So two more positions have been fixed. H and G have been fixed. Right? Now understand, the one who had pizza is second to the left. Achha, moreover, we know that G neither had chocolate nor chips. Consider this point. It will probably help us eliminate something. G neither had chocolate nor chips. According to the first case, G is being blocked for it can be... Yeah. So try and understand, G neither had chocolate nor chips. G did not have chocolate. So this position cannot be for chocolate. This position has to be for pasta. And if this position is for pasta, this position has to be for chocolates. In the second case also, G did not have chocolates, he says. G did not have chocolate. So G had pasta. And if G had pasta, C had chips or chocolate. So that confusion is also clear. G had What is P? P is pasta only, right? Yeah, pasta. And C hat chocolates. Similarly here also G hat pasta. I know it's looking a little clumsy, but C had chocolate, right? That is fixed because G did not have chocolate is very clearly given to us. So this point is also done. The one who had fries is second to the right of chowmein has not been fixed yet. The one who had pizza, now look at this point. The one who had pizza is second to the left of G. Second to the left of G. This is left of G. Who had pizza? B. B is left of G. If left is coming on the right hand side, meaning G is facing south. Yes or no? If left is coming on the right hand side, G is facing south. In this case, the one who had pizza is second to the left of G. See, left of G is on the left side only. Who had pizza? B had pizza. We know that the one who had pizza is second to the left of G. So B is on the left of G, which is actually the left, which means G is facing north here. So this is how you decide the positions there. This is how you decide the positions. I mean north or south. Okay. Now E faces south and did not have burger. E faces south and did not have burger. This point will help us fix E. E did not have burger. E did not have burger. E cannot come here. E has to come here. Similarly, E did not have burger. E has to come here. And E faces south very clearly. So E faces south. E faces south. Now only person left out is A. Right? B, C, D, E, F, G, H have been marked. A is left out. So A has to take the other position. Now with respect to items, with respect to persons, everything is fixed. With respect to items, only fries and chowmein is a confusion. That also we will see if we can close. And of course, directions have to be completed. Now F and H face the same direction. F and H face the same direction. I do not know directions of F and H yet. Okay. So go to the other point now. They face the opposite directions. Yeah, end persons face opposite directions. That is fixed already. So this point is fully used. Gap of 3% between chocolate and pasta used. F had cake and is fourth to left of D. Neighbors of F face the same direction. Neighbors of F face the same direction. So neighbors of F face the same direction means what? Either both B and C face north or both B and C face south. Yeah. H and G are neighbors and they also face the same direction. H and G are neighbors. Okay, this point is useful. H and G are neighbors and they face the same direction. I know the direction of G. G is facing south. So H also has to face south. G is facing north. H also has to face north. H and G are neighbors. They face the same direction. Now if you observe, in the first arrangement, we have already got 3 persons facing south. And sorry, we have already got 4 persons facing south. So obviously remaining persons have to face north. One, two, 4 persons facing south, yeah. And in the second case, we have got 3 persons facing north, 2 persons facing south. Yeah, so I think we will to close the directions also now. Go back. We know that neighbors of F face the same direction. Neighbors of F has to face the same direction. Now tell me, can both B and C face south? No, because if both B and C face south, there will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 persons facing south. I know that only 4 of them are facing south. So B and C cannot face south. B and C have to face north. In fact, F also has to face north because we have already got 1, 2, 3 and 4 persons facing south. So all the other persons have to face north. In the second case, what happens? Can both B and C face north? Both B and C cannot face north because we have already got 3 persons facing north here. Right? If B and C also face north, there will be total 5 persons facing north. So B and C have to face south. So if B and C face south, E, C, B and D are facing south. H, G, A are facing north. So F also has to face north. Now we'll have to find out which of these two is right. Right? I think the last point will help us. Look at this. Last point, F and H face the same direction. He says F and H have to face the same direction. If I look at case 1, F is facing north, H is facing south. Is it following the last point? Last rule? No. F and H have to face same direction. So first one is wrong. Look at second one. F and H have to face same direction. Yes. Both F and H are facing south, north. So last point is also satisfied. So I think we have got the final arrangement, which is this case 2. Let me just take that in green. This is the final arrangement. Of course, one thing which is still pending is the confusion between this one, fries and chowmein. Let me see if that can also be cleared. But anyway, the positions are all fixed. A, E, C, F, B, H, G, D. A, F, H and G are facing north, E, C, B and D are facing south. With respect to items, burger, chips, chocolate, cake, pizza and pasta are fixed. Only fries and chowmein are left out. Let me just write it clearly so that you're not confused. This is chocolate, C is chocolate and G is pasta, right? C is chocolate. Let me note that here. C is chocolate and G is pasta. Let's see if anything is written about chowmein and fries. What else is given about chowmein and fries? The one who has fries is second to the right of the one. Okay, this point will help us, right? The one who has fries is second to the right of chowmein. See, the one who has fries is second to the right of chowmein. If I take, let's say H is having chowmein, H is facing north, right? So fries has to come here, second to the right. But if I say D is having chowmein, D is facing north, I think both are correct. The one who had fries is second to the right of the one who had chowmein. So if I take chowmein for H, since H is facing north, chowmein is facing north. Second to the right will be this, D will be fries. So chowmein for H and fries for D is correct. Likewise, if I take chowmein for D, since D is facing south, chowmein is facing south. And right of chowmein will be this side. Second to the right of chowmein, fries for H also is correct. So I think we will not be able to decide between chowmein and fries. Right? Both chowmein and fries are not fixed properly. I mean, you cannot fix it properly because both are possible. Chowmein can go for H, fries can come for D, or chowmein can go for D and fries can come for H. Anyway, that's the final arrangement, right? Any clue that can help us eliminate the other void? Nothing else is given with respect to fries or chowmein. No. So I think that's the final arrangement.